Oh my god, no. Oh! Okay, let's pause for a minute. That unlucky guy getting himself crushed in Tekken 7 by the main man Sui is me, your community manager, Joy. But before we continue, let's look back in time to the good old days of 1995. Welcome to the joy of gaming. Tekken, literally meaning Iron Fist in Japanese, also known as Tekken 1, is a 3D fighting game. Tekken was first released in 1994 in Japanese arcades and later into the world in 1995 for the PlayStation 1. Back in 95, I was 5 years old and hadn't got a clue what fighting games were. When I look back at those days, I vaguely remember myself thinking that the mysterious masked wrestler, King, being just the coolest. However, I was too young back then to quite understand what I was doing, so let's jump ahead a few years. The year is 1998. I had not a care in the world. Bubblegum pop music was blasting in my portable CD player, and my friends and I always went home to our buddy next door who had a PlayStation 1. This time, he said, "He's got the best game in the world, Tekken 3. Tekken, I said to myself. I remember that from somewhere. We booted up the PlayStation and then it just hit us. That amazing intro. You started off with a little bit of setup, slowly transitioning into watching an old man step out of the helicopter, watching the wreckage some ancient monster has created. The camera pans back to the old man, and suddenly he's looking rather hype about it. Merely a second after that shot, we see a guy just getting pummeled back, and the music, oh my god, the music just hits you. We continue with the world building for over a minute, showing off the characters, their backstories, and mannerisms in a fast-paced, hype way. Suddenly, at the end, a buff dude with spiky hair gets a sick scorch mark on his arm, and wham! Tekken 3. Me and my friends were ecstatic. This couldn't have been any better. Now we're ready to play. But oh no, wait a gosh darn minute. A few moments later, we jump into yet another showcase, but this time instead, it's an in-game preview of how amazing the characters look and move. The smooth transitions, the great visuals. I mean, in 1998, this was the top tier stuff, and the stats tell the same story. Just listen to this. Tekken 3 has been cited as one of the greatest video games of all time. With over 8 million copies sold worldwide, Tekken 3 is the 4th best-selling PlayStation game. It was followed by Tekken 4 in arcades and on the PlayStation 2 in 2001 and 2002 respectively. Safe to say, in 1998, I would never again forget what Tekken was. So, now, jumping back into the current year of 2020, we're now going to be celebrating 25 years of Tekken. Tekken 7 came out for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC in 2017. And we're currently in Season 3 with a roster of 49 characters, including guest characters such as Negan from the Walking Dead series, Akuma from the Street Fighter video game franchise, Noctis Lucis Kylum from Final Fantasy 15, and Geese Howard from the King of Fighters video game franchise. And even though you're new to fighting games in general, or if you're a hardcore old school player, there's something to like for anyone and everyone. Enjoy the crazy story plot that is Tekken. Go against friends offline or online.
Oh yeah.
No! No! Easy! Give me all those codes. I'm taking all those codes. I don't care if it's fair or not, I'm taking all those codes. Let's go. And train on your combos to your heart's content. Well, maybe I'll just leave that one for now. In short, Tekken is a franchise that's never seemed to stop paving the way. An endless barrage of great video games through the years, in their own sense, timeless. Tekken 7 has also opened up the doors for fighting game esports lovers out there with the creation of the Tekken World Tour for anyone who enjoys the thrill of the fights. This has been The Joy of Gaming with me, your host, Joy, and always remember,
get ready for the next battle.